I now yield time to my good friend, the gentleman from Rhode Island, Mr. Langevin.
I thank the gentlelady for yielding, and I want to echo the concerns and the words of my colleagues who have spoken on this issue of financial reform and the outrageous financial business practices that have been taking place on Wall Street. I'm angry, as you are, and I certainly want to thank you for the opportunity to express my strong support for the work being done to crack down on Wall Street and enact reform to prevent another near economic collapse from endangering our financial system and indeed American families. Now, I was certainly proud to vote for the Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act this past December, and I certainly look forward to voting for its final passage into law this year. You know, in my home state of Rhode Island, we are still feeling the repercussions of the Great Recession. With an unemployment rate of 12.6%, we're tied for the third highest unemployment rate in the nation. And I'm angry. I'm angry that while Wall Street banks were propped up with taxpayer funds last year, our small businesses on Main Street are struggling to keep their doors open. American families are struggling to keep their homes. And they're still asking where is their assistance, because it hasn't been enough. Now, over the past few years, I, like many Rhode Islanders, have been angered by the greed exhibited by Wall Street and other companies that took advantage of their investors, preyed on our constituents, and rewarded executives with outrageous pay packages. Well, this week we heard Goldman Sachs executives testify before the Senate that they're not to blame for the bad investment deals that were based on the mortgage market and added to its collapse. Well, this testimony is a slap in the face to hardworking Americans, small business owners, and everyone else who played by the rules only to find themselves devastated by the economic downturn. And it should convince every member of this body to prioritize legislation that puts consumers first and demands accountability of our regulators and financial institutions.
The gentlelady's time has expired.
I thank the gentleman. I recognize that we could have spoken for 2 hours this evening.
Time has expired.
And we will continue this. I thank the Speaker.